spruced up. Is this you too?
Yeah.
But no way.
Yeah.
Where's the box?
We
what
left
happened?
The cardboard box.
Oh, I see what happened. Swank's not here, so the box is gone.
Exactly.
Does he know about this? This is like you're moonlighting on him or something.
A little bit.
I'm with you, Jason. I don't know where this. All right, I'll do it, but
Yes. Stand there and look directorial, okay?
I'll try. I wore the hat. I almost wore a Steve Zissou outfit today, but Henry Gilroy said not to, so I didn't. But
taking fashion advice from Gilroy?
Yeah, it's probably not the best move, is it? Well, I should take it from you today. Look at you.
Yeah, we're looking.
Too bad Swank can't be here, by the way.
Yeah. He's.
Pause for him. Jason, how's it going, man? Hope the box is taped up well. Sorry I won't see you at Fan Days, but I get to see Jimmy and Mac now.
Yes.
So very good. Wolfpack. Yes. All right.
We're talking about season 4 of the Clone Wars.
Yes.
Finally. and we'll I'm asking everyone this: what gets you personally excited about season 4?
This season's everything. I mean, in the past there have been things that I've been like, well, that's going to be, an interesting episode to see how people react. When we had the very heavy political episodes, I'm like, you're dealing with Palpatine and his corruption on a level that, this is not the swashbuckling, exciting down trench run that we're normally used to seeing. This is, George having time to be incredibly immersive in the Star Wars universe and see smaller details that were normally left out. This season, I think we're more in overdrive. We're starting with a big battle on Calamari, which we always wanted to do, and then we're going on from there to several episodes that I can't pick what I think is the best one for fans this year. I think the clone arc that we have this season is really going to be challenging. We showed some of that at Comic-Con, the one that occurs on Umbara with General Krell, the new Jedi that we introduced. I think that the Death Watch, when they show up, I think fans are going to get a different look at that and start to get a feeling of where we're going with them and what's going to happen on Mandalore before everything's all said and done. But yeah, I mean, I was just watching an episode yesterday that's going to happen later in season 4, and it's just, it's just nerdtacular. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It was action-packed. It had Ventress in it. Man, I wish I want to rally off all the names of people in it. It had more. Oh man, I don't know if I can say, but it had more than one original trilogy maybe character in it. It was awesome, and it was really well directed by Kyle Dunleavy, who's been, all my directors are great, and he's been great every time. And we got. There's one episode in the future that your head's going to explode when you see it. So I'm excited. Every year I look forward to this because I'm up there on the ranch, isolated. We work. We all love it. We all love doing it. George is enjoying it, but then we all want to know, what do you guys think? So now it's time to know what you think.
Oh, well, Star Wars fans certainly aren't quiet with their opinions. As you
Not at all. Not at all. It's great.
So you mentioned, again, this is just like last year. Right before season 3 started, you told us that we were going to be blown away by one particular story arc, and it was the Mortis last year.
Yeah. Well, that I thought blown away and most challenged by it. It definitely, I think got into some of the fabric of what those of us who really love the scenes with, Obi-Wan and Luke and Yoda and Luke and get into the nuances of the dialogue when he's, explaining the Force to Luke. That's what those episodes really resonated with a lot of that, and it challenged some of those ideas, and it had different perspectives on some of those ideas. But I think that this season we don't have I would say a big mystical episode arc like that per se, but we are actively working on things in the future that touch back on those things in big ways too. So we're working on a huge plate of episodes on Clone Wars. So. Well, you guys, I forget, you guys haven't seen the first of season 4.
Not yet.
I'm probably working on stuff that's maybe in the future, season 5 even. So, because we got to write them, design them, direct them. So it's a long conveyor belt of hopefully awesome stuff coming.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be awesome stuff. Are you kidding me?
I hope so.
I love it. And you've mentioned also that we're going to see the episodes in a similar flavor to what the second half of season 3 was like. You're going to continue along that.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that from the Night Sisters arc, that's when we kind of exploded. And the series went in an exciting direction. We went to the Citadel, we went to Mortis, we went to Wookiee Hunt. And I thought that the crew, for some reason, we all just kind of gelled and were working really well together in those episodes, and that's just continued. You know, we start with this big action set piece, you know, with the Mon Calamari and the Quarren, and we move on from there. We've got a little 3PO coming up, which is, you know, some of my favorite stuff we've ever been able to do with Anthony Daniels, which is really exciting for me. We've got beyond that, the clone arc coming up, and again, like that's going to be one I think in the first half. People will love the Mon Cala stuff. I have no doubt. I'm excited for people to see that. But this Umbaran arc with Rex is something that, well, I don't want to give too much away. I mean, I want to hear the reaction. I want to hear the reaction when you see where we've gone with it.
And you revealed at San Diego Comic-Con that Dengar is going to be featured.
Dengar. Yeah, but this is a different Dengar. This is, I mean, it's Dengar for sure. It's Dengar, but you know, you have to imagine Dengar when he was younger, when he got to the gym, when he was, you know, because let's be honest. I mean, you know, when you look at Dengar in that lineup with 4 LOM, right? 4 LOM, because that was a big debate for you guys.
4 LOM. 4 LOM.
I always said 4 LOM.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, we're not going to debate that here. But when you see Dengar there, you kind of go, really? That guy? Yeah. How'd he get it? You feel like he intercepted the message that went out to bounty hunters and he just showed up? Yeah, right. You know, like he just showed up at the party.
It's like he came out of a hospital bed.
Oh, it's Dengar. Well, even as a kid, I was like, so you're wearing a snowtrooper armor. So obviously the guys in the prop department forgot to design you. They threw a little thing on your head and spray painted that all gray. But yeah, it's exciting. There's going to be more news about Dengar that I think is going to be exciting for fans. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not going to talk about that quite yet because I want to keep the Akbar Mon Cala stuff pretty clean and you know, have people focus on that for now. But when we get to Dengar, he's in an awesome episode, I'll say that, and he gets his punches in, so it's going to be good.
Is he going to be all bandaged up?
Well, I'm going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about that, but not right now. You'll see.
We'll talk on the Force.
I will explain all in the future. Yeah, I will.
I know.
I'd love to explain it, but not right now. Now's not the right time for that.
Ben Quaderneros?
No.
No.
I'll tell you this. I held in my hand a vintage carded Ben Quaderneros the other day down at LDAC, and I looked at that, and I could see Kyle Newman's reflection in the bubble card, and I just looked at you know, I looked at them and I said, really? Before Plo Koon on a vintage card? Before Plo Koon on a vintage card? This guy? Really? And he has a gun. Okay. Sure. And I know, thank God I phrased it right. I said possibly if the NFL strike is over. So I'm not committed to anything, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. There's a whole group that's against it and for it, and once again, the balance of the force seems to rest with me. So we'll see what I do with it.
Well, it's a big responsibility. You're the man to handle it.
Thanks,
Dave
man.
Filoni.
Great seeing you here.
Awesome seeing you.
Awesome. Jason, take care. You got to get out sometime, all right?